I'd like you to visualize your skeleton to start with. In a comfortable cross-legged position, easy seat, Sukhasana. Any movement you'd like to get out of the body before we just settle into this visualization. Help you relax and connect deeply into your physical form. Visualize your skeleton. The bones as they rest on the earth, your pelvis. Visualize your spine, the shoulder girdle. The humerus, radius, and ulna, fingers. Bones of the fingers. Visualize your skull, your cranium, eye sockets, your teeth. Draw the awareness back into your pelvis. Visualize your femurs, the patella, the knee, the shin, ankles, metatarsals, and the feet, the bones in the feet. And just notice as you draw your awareness and intention into your skeleton, imagine that you can feel the marrow of your bones. So we're getting down into the crystalline nature of your bones. The bones are a very slow moving liquid, just like glass. It's a very, very slow moving plasma-like architecture. And just feel the crystalline nature of your bones. And as you breathe in, draw this pranic life force, the light, all around you. Draw it in through your pores and into the very center of your bones. And as you breathe out, allow that energy to be filled up with some gold-like energy, gold-like light that you then press out through your pores. So we draw in a nice white light through the pores into the center of the bones, and then as we breathe out, we radiate out a beautiful golden hue from the center of the bones and then out. Draw in a cleansing, a healing frequency. And as you breathe out, a warmth, a glow, and ease. We'll be here for 5 more breaths. Notice if you are experiencing any vibration, any kind of buzzing sensation in your third eye. Maybe draw that awareness up to the crown of your head. And one more full breath here. Gently open up the fingers, invite some motion into the fingers, invite some motion into the face, into the eyes. Stick out the tongue. We're going to move a little bit here. So we were drawing in some really high frequency light. And I asked a question earlier in my stories about why is it important, if you want to move right now, great, let's do that. Why is it important to anchor in a frequency of love and to have a lot of people do that, as opposed to, you know, allowing fear to dominate the discourse right now? The reason that's important to anchor in love is because in this moment right now is literally how we're creating the future. And whatever vibration we allow to exist in this moment is the timeline, the trajectory for the future that we're going to take. So if nobody's anchoring a frequency of love and peace, of unity consciousness, of human solidarity, if no one's anchoring that in, that reality doesn't exist. So it's important that as many people as possible anchor in unity consciousness, human solidarity, and peace right now, because we're literally the architects of the future. With what we choose to believe and what we choose to anchor into this timeline is what the future timeline will be. So, all right, no pressure, but it's a pretty, I almost said it's pretty easy to do. It's easy to be the frequency of love. It takes some work and it takes some skillful discernment in what you allow into your experience. Okay, so we can talk more about that maybe tonight, maybe a little later. Let's do some shoulder rolls and just allow this love frequency as you breathe in. You breathe in love. And as you breathe out, we're going to roll the other way with the shoulders. You just let that glow, that golden hue emanate off of you. And that can repel, actually, anything that doesn't serve you. All right, we're going to breathe this right arm up and a gentle exhale over. Find softness here. Okay, we'll find the other side. A breath in, right arm up and exhale over. Belly draws back. And we'll breathe in. If you want to exhale out the mouth, stick out your tongue. Let's reach the fingers out a little ways and then we'll drop the right ear down, little circles with the chin. Open up the neck. Notice any sticky areas. And then we'll breathe in the head up and exhale. Right ear down, little circles. Just noticing any sticky areas that you'd like to pay a little extra attention to maybe. Draw your breath there to those spots that you feel. And we'll breathe in, come on up, shake out the head. Let's just look over the shoulders a little bit. Okay, let's change which leg is in front if you'd like. We're going to bring the hands to the knees. And pulling the chest forward, we'll breathe in. Maybe lift the chin up and exhale, doming the back. Just getting a nice big stretch in the back of the body. Breathing in, feel the wave moving through your spine. One more time here. Yawning if you'd like, and we'll breathe in. Stack it up. Go ahead and let's flip the palms. Allow the index fingers and the thumbs to touch. Connect to your pulse right there. Jnana Mudra, the seal of knowledge. Connecting to your pulse, to who and what you are, your unique expression. That center point. Okay. Let's breathe in and go ahead and turn onto our hands and knees. So we'll come into tabletop. Now fan the fingers pretty wide. The wrists will be underneath the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And we're going to flip the toes and then go ahead and press back. Get a little bit of a toe crunch going on and then lift up on all 10 fingertips really high. Okay, so check it out. Grip into the mat and then one knuckle at a time. We're going to start with the index finger and then move down through the pinky and then lastly the thumb. metacarpals pressing down. So we're really going to focus on keeping that index finger metacarpal knuckle down. Then maintain that claw action and draw it back up, ensuring that the index finger is still knuckle pressing down. All right, let's inhale and flip the right leg up and back. Little circles in that ankle. Big full breath in, and we're going to go ahead and lift the left arm up. Just find a nice, strong, sturdy line. Receive your breath. Exhale, hug it in. We'll go 2 more times. Maintain the index finger knuckle pressing down in the right hand. 1 more time here. Maybe allow a little smile on this breath in, right? So we anchor in that frequency of love. Smile. Allow the forehead to be soft, the eyes to be soft. Receive your breath and exhale. Let it go. Shake out that right wrist if you'd like. So notice you need to go back to find the knuckles pressing down. Set up your foundation first. Okay, so we're rooted, we're connected. We'll breathe out, the left leg rises. Little circles in that ankle. Allow the neck to be soft, and then we'll breathe in, right arm up, and exhale, hug him through. Allow the inhale to carry you forward, and the exhale to draw in. 1 more time. And then we'll breathe in, just reach forward, reach back. Find ease in the shape that you are assuming. Receive your breath, feel your skeleton, and exhale, let it go. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the knees a little bit, release the hips back to the heels, and allow any tension to melt. If you want to yawn, yawn. Find the most comfortable position for your neck, for your head. We'll be here for 2 more breaths. Last breath here. Any movement you'd like to give. A little sway to the hips. And allow that sway to carry you back into your tabletop position. Feels really nice. Okay, I'm gonna bring this right hand into the midline of the mat. Pivot out so the right shin is like a kickstand, and then we're gonna go ahead and draw that left leg long behind us. So a side plank variation. Receive your breath, reach the left arm up, and exhale, bicep towards the ear. Take a moment, engage through the low belly. There's a little tiny scoop of the tailbone, and on the exhale, we'll float that left leg high. And receive your breath and exhale, elbow to knee. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time here, receive your breath. Open up the heart, maybe smile, reaching out through those left fingers. Open up through here, any variation you'd like to give. And then we will exhale, reach it down and back. Wag your tail a little bit, we'll shift through. Reaching the heels side to side using the obliques. And then we'll get ready for the next side. So from tabletop, we pivot out through that left heel, left hand into the midline, right leg is long, and then we spiral open through the heart. Take some time, find connection and energy. Really feel that line of energy in that right leg. We'll breathe in, right arm up, and exhale your right bicep to your right ear. How's that left index finger knuckle? Let's remember it. Okay, breathing in, we'll float the right leg up, belly's engaged, exhale. Just 3 of these. Can we find ease? Anchor in the frequency. Create your reality. That's how we do it. We're literally the architects of the future. We are so powerful. Right bicep to right ear. We're so powerful. And we just forgot, so we're just remembering. Just remembering. Big full breath in, Vashisthasana, variation, and exhale. Bring it down, Balasana, child's pose. Deep full belly breaths. Breathe into your back body. That healing white light frequency. And on the exhale, let's go ahead and come on up. So we're going to step the hands, one handprint forward. From tabletop, we'll go one handprint forward, reach out through the left leg, reach out through the right, and we find plank. Bakasana. Press the earth away. You'll feel the line of energy from your pelvis out through the edges of the feet, the edges of the heels. Feel that line of energy. And on the exhale, go ahead and flip the right leg up. And maintain a little internal rotation in both legs. Little circles in that right foot. Right ankle. Feel the line of energy. Feel how your core engages to keep you light. And exhale, right leg down. Inhale, exhale, left leg up. Deeply root into your low belly muscles. Feel the line of energy, the connection from the pelvis out through that inner left heel and from the pelvis out through the crown of the head. We'll exhale the left leg down, knees down, exhale, chest down, chin down, belly down, little pillow with the arms, shake it out. Deep full belly breaths. Firm the legs, lift up the kneecaps, internally rotate the thighs just a little bit. Lift the belly up, we're gonna open up the fingers, open up the knuckles, and walk the shoulders down the back as you lift the heart. Pull the heart forward and through. Check in with the jaw. Engage through the belly. Open up through if there's any movement you'd like to do. Sometimes being still feels really good. Maybe movement feels really good to you right now. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Whatever you're choosing to do, just take some time to relax them through the glutes. Find ease in the shape. Draw in the love frequency. Create your reality. Right here and now. Big full breath in. Rise open through your heart. And exhale, release. Little forehead, forehead down with a little pillow on your hands. Deep full belly breaths. One more breath here. We'll flip the toes. We're gonna lift up through plank and bend the knees, downward facing dog. Take some time, walk it out a little bit. It's our first down dog of the evening. Open up through the calves, through the ankles, the heels, the soles of the feet. Anything that feels good. We'll lift up through both heels. Let's reach both heels up and over to the right. Any movement you'd like to give, any expression, what helps you feel powerful, what helps you feel in charge here. What do you allow into your experience? What you allow is what you create. We'll inhale both heels up and exhale both of our heels over to the left. What do you allow? Any movement at all? What feels good? What honors your intention? Breathing in, both heels up, and exhale, release the head. Continue to hug the arms in towards the midline, as if you're squeezing the blocks. We'll lift up high on the heels, and let's start to tippy-toe the feet forward. Continue to press through the heels of the palms. And we'll bring the feet down,
Shake up the head, cross at the elbows. Three breaths here and deep forward fold, Uttanasana. Shoulders retracting away from the ears, the neck is soft here. Then just take a moment to draw the belly to the thighs, whether that means you want to bend the knees a little bit more. Just find that connection. Sometimes we're doing something like this, right? The knees are quite bent, that's fine. Slowly, one breath at a time, we can start to find some length, elongation. Internally rotate the thighs here. Belly is engaged. One more breath here. Release the fingers, and we'll inhale, halfway lift. So pause for a moment, bend the knees, find connection into the glutes, and then draw the hands to the hips. Shoulders up, back and down, elbows hug in. Firm and tone the glutes as you breathe in, drawing the heart up. And exhale, hands by the side, Samastiti, breathe. Deep full belly breaths. Check in with the jaw. You can pull that white light energy into the center of the bones and maybe all the way through. And exhale that gentle golden hue. Receive your breath. Inhale, let's float the arms up overhead. And exhale, hinge, forward fold. Strong legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, we're gonna bend our knees and let's step the left leg back. Take a moment, square off the pelvis. Let's go ahead and walk up that right thigh. So relaxing through the face here as we bend the left knee and extend it long. So we'll bend left knee, extend it long. Try to keep this right leg solid, just rooted exactly where it is. Without moving. One more time, that left knee. And then we'll stay strong there. Lift up the right heel and bring it down. Right heel, bring it down. If you get the shakes, that's where the magic is, so trust the shakes. One more time. Breathe in, let's sweep the both arms up, and exhale, warrior two. We're mixing it up a little bit tonight. So pause for a moment and draw this right foot back behind you. Scooping under the right pelvis. As you internally rotate this left thigh. Hands to the bowl of the pelvis, and just check it out. Is this left side higher? Can you ease into it? Find that connection. Let's go ahead and breathe the arms up, parallel to the earth. Flip the palms up, and just find some grace here. We're gonna move a little bit. Find ease, find expression. A little dance. If you want music on, great. Inhale, right arm up, and exhale, right body behind us. Same thing. Maybe we find some thread of that left arm wrapping around the right leg. What helps us feel powerful and free? Inhale, exhale, side ankle. Check in with the face. Really solid left leg. Shoulders release from the ears. Inhale, warrior two, extend the right leg. Exhale, turn the right toes in, hands to hips, breathe. Go ahead and pivot out the left foot. We're gonna rotate off of our right heels and bend into the left knee. Crescent lunge on the other side. Draw this left foot back behind you as you draw your right foot forward. Bend the right knee and reach it long. Try to keep the angle in this left knee pretty solid, rooted right where it is. Check in with the jaw. Really solid musculature in that left leg, your standing leg. One more time. And with right leg extended, we'll lift the left heel and release down. Left, down. One more time. Big breath in, both arms rising tall. Exhale, pivot through the left heel, right heel, and we'll bring the arms parallel to the earth. Draw the left foot back behind you, flex out through the right foot. Just notice what happens here. Left heel bisects the back right arch. Find your flow. Notice how fluid you can be in the upper body as the legs are solid, rooting you into your foundation. Let's lean forward and exhale, reverse warrior. I mentioned Dakini earlier in some posts. When Dakini feels blissful, she's in this shape right here. All right, we'll inhale through warrior two and exhale, side angle. You can choose the flower, open your heart. We'll talk about the heart and love in just a moment. Breathing in, warrior two. And exhale, windmill back. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, lower through. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, release. Hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe. Neck is soft and easeful. Lift up high on the heels, look forward, and start to step walk or float your feet forward. And release. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise tall. Root down to rise up, open up. Gather the energy, exhale, hands to the heart center, breathe. Deep full belly breaths. Connect and root into the power that you are. You are literally the creator of worlds. One more breath here. You create your realities. Exhale, hands by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Half lift. And release. Another half lift. We'll bend the knees, step the left leg back. And open up through Crescent Lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, a little twist. Right arm behind us. Breathing in, arc it up. And exhale. Draw it back behind us. Pelvis squared. Big full breath in. And exhale. Reach it back, left arm down. A little twist. Imagine you're opening up a jar and that left fingers, those left hands, are solid and strong. Receive your breath here. And exhale, let's bring the left knee down, reach the hips back, and reach for that left heel. Left ankle, open up the heart. As we exhale, we can start to draw the forearm down. Just keep some connection, closeness between the heel and the hip. Spiral open your heart. Check in with the jaw. The face is easy. Give yourself space if you want in that right leg. We'll be here for one more breath. And we'll inhale, float the left leg back. Lift up powerfully. Exhale, release. We'll turn and open up through that left foot. Windmill open, warrior two. Extend the right leg. Hands to pelvis. Turn out, left foot. Pivot off through our right heels. And just check out, you feel solid, right? You feel solid right here and right now. There's enough space between the feet. It's equidistance between the hips, right? Okay, receiving our breath in, we'll bring both arms up. And exhale, sweeping this left arm behind. Breathing in. Breathing out. So it takes a lot of concentration to do something even like this. Something so seemingly easy as this. We've got lots of energetic connection in that left inner heel. One more time here. We'll breathe in, left arm behind us, and exhale, right arm down, left arm up. Make sure you can see your left arm, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, all in one straight line. Sometimes we get ahead of ourselves. Just draw it in. Come into your boundary. Right knees down, shift the hips back, right heel in, and allow your breath to carry you forward. Allow your breath to move through you. Open the heart. So our breath is one of our best teachers, if not the only teacher. The body knows exactly what to do. The body knows. The body tells you what's true and what's not. One more breath here. And we'll inhale to release. Float on up. All right, let's step this right foot forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, release. Breathing and root down to rise up, firm the glutes, palms rise, and exhale, hands to the heart center. Deep full belly breaths. Exhale, palms by the side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, step, walk, or float your feet back. Plank. Engage through here. We're going to take this Chaturanga very slow for 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hover, inhale, flip the toes, pull the heart forward, big full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. We made it. Shake out the head. Let's inhale, flip the right leg up. Exhale, heel to hip, knee to nose. Take your time, and then step the right foot forward. Pivot through the left heel. Windmill open, warrior 2. Let's go ahead and float up on the right heel. Float the right heel up, and just notice. Okay, receive your breath. Extend the right leg, and float the heel down softly. Really root through. It's as if you're puckering up the arch of the foot here. Open up and through. I'm going to reach the right pelvis forward, right hip forward, spiraling open. The back foot. External rotation, right leg, internal rotation, left leg, lean forward, and exhale. Trikonasana. Open up through the body. Eyes are soft and easy. Engage through the low belly to inhale and draw up. Turn the right toes in, left toes out, and reach it down through that left leg. Warrior 2. Let's lift up the left heel. Just check in. What feels good? Just noticing. Connect into your pinky ball mound. Press the earth away. And softly float the heel down. Can you connect into all 4 corners of that left foot? External rotation in the left, internal rotation in the right. We shift the hips back as we lean the body forward. And we'll exhale, Trikonasana. Spiral open your heart. Find some movement. Ease in the neck. One more breath here. Root down, especially from that right heel to that right hip to right outer heel. Draw it up. Turn the toes in. And let's bring the arms down by the side. Shake out the head, look left, look right. Take a moment and just find some real solid connection in your legs here. A lot of times when we're in a wide stance, we get lazy. the muscles aren't working. So I invite you now to pull the feet in isometrically towards each other. You're gonna bring the arms up, inhale them up halfway. Turn the thumbs down, draw the elbows in towards the rib cage, and then we can find some reverse Namaskar here. So I'll turn around so we can see what's happening here. Options for the arms, we've turned the thumbs in, internal rotation, then we bend the elbows. Palms can find each other. If it's comfortable, the pinkies press into your spine, retract the scapula, and start to draw the elbows away. If this is not comfortable, hold on anywhere between the wrists and the elbows, and just start to draw the forearms away from the spine. Receive your breath, and as we exhale, we'll slowly lower. Maybe you want to bend the knees on the way down. What serves your hamstrings best? If you want to move a little bit, it feels comfortable for you to shift the weight side to side. If you're feeling more comfortable, lifting the chest. Just play around what feels really good for you. Hanging out is absolutely an option here. One more breath here. We can bend the knees a little bit, come up halfway. We'll release the arms. Big full breath in, rise tall, and exhale. Pivot out through the right heel off of the left. Press the earth away. We'll breathe in, left leg back plank. Exhale, lower nice and slow. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open your heart. Exhale, keep that index finger knuckle down. Word facing dog. Breathe. Lifting high up off of the heels, look forward. Breathing in, step walk or float the feet forward. And exhale, hinge, forward fold. Half lift, unfold. Inhale, root down to rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's keep going. Breathing in, reach it up. Exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step walk or float the feet back and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. Let's breathe in and float the left leg high. Exhale, stack the left hip on top of the right and bend into that left knee. Engage through the belly. Let's lift up high off of the right heel and then pivot the foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Internal rotation in that right leg, strongly rooting. We'll bring the left hand to the sternum and open up through a wild dog. Maybe opening all the way into Urdhva Dhanurasana. Maybe. What feels good? What empowers us? What reality do we want to create? Unity consciousness. We'll breathe in the left leg high and exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe. If you want to do a vinyasa, great. If you want to find child's pose, great. What serves you, what honors you, what helps you stay rooted and calm, coherent, clear. One more breath. Take your time. Make your way into downward facing dog. We'll breathe in, flip the left leg high, stack the, right hip on top of the left and that right knee. Float the left heel up and over. Rooting down, strongly anchor through. The four corners of that left foot, right leg reaches up and out. Keep the pelvis lifted. Right hand can float up to the sternum. Up to the ceiling, back behind us. Anything that feels good, open up through the chest, through the pelvis. One more big breath in. We'll lift the right leg up and exhale. Downward facing dog. Shake out the head. Let's bring the knees down, the chest down into child's pose. Take some time, eventually making your way back into downward facing dog. We'll float the right leg up, exhale, step the right foot forward, inhale, left foot forward, Urdhva Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, hinge, forward fold. Inhale, root down to rise up, arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center and breathe. Connect to your pulse. And turn to the intention that you are powerful. Beyond your wildest dreams, you have the power to create your reality. And if it's not you, then it's nobody. Nobody's doing it. Somebody has to be the one to create the new reality that we're all wanting. We are literally what we're seeking. There's no one coming to save us. It's up to us. It's our mission. Should we choose to accept it? And I do. All right, let's go ahead and open up the feet a little bit. We'll bring the hands to the hips. Okay, now take a moment and start to draw the feet isometrically in towards each other. So we're already getting some muscular engagement. We're gonna exhale into Malasana. Okay, but I'm not gonna dump into Malasana. Okay, a lot of times we just kind of dump into it. We have no muscular engagement. We want to keep a little bit of a lift here as the elbows come to the insides of the knees. Mula Bandha is activated and engaged here. Uddiyana Bandha is as well. And we could actually engage through Jalandhara as well, but just make sure you're comfortable with breathing, okay? Don't hold your breath in this shape. Test yourself and inhale the arms up. You'll know right away whether you're just kind of dumping into the joints and using your flexibility, or can you find mobility and strength. Okay. So mobility is a combination, I feel, between strength and flexibility. Obviously a lot of strength going on here. You are very powerful. You are so powerful. And let's breathe. 2 breaths in Malasana, opening up through the heart, relaxing through the face. Visualize your eye sockets. 1 more breath here. And then we will exhale. So some ways out, you can come down to the hands first, knees down, or you can go ahead and sit right on down to the sit bones, engaging Mula Bandha throughout. Go ahead and reach the legs long. Let's give ourselves a little massage in the jaw. Okay. We're going to open up the legs here and do our fun little core workout. Both knees tuck out to the left. And can you settle into that right hip a little bit? Just notice what's happening. We'll bring it back forward. So it's a wonderful core exercise. This is a very functional movement, something that it's easier with time. We can sit erect, core engaged, straight spine. 1 more time. Coming back through. need to readjust, please do so. Okay, so we're gonna hug the knees in towards each other. And just hold on to the backs of the legs. Wiggle open the heart and the chest. We'll lean back a little bit and let's float the left leg high and then the right leg to meet it. Can we stay lifted and high on the sit bones? Can we stay lifted and high on our ideals? Why not? Let's extend out through the right leg. Feel that line of energy and notice how it begins, originates right here. Left leg, right leg, and maybe both. Again, I mentioned when we're shaking, that's where the magic happens. So find the spot where the shake is. The shake is where the growth is. The discomfort is where the growth is. One more breath. Maybe touch the toes. Open up through the heart. Stay lifted. And we'll exhale. Let's open up the knees. Coming on into Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. Soles of the feet together. Open up through the chest. Wiggling the heart through the biceps. Be here for 2 breaths more. And we'll inhale the chest up. Hug the knees together. And we'll go ahead and come on to a little toe crunch. So I'm going to talk us through a shape right now. First we'll focus on Bakasana, crow pose. For arm placement, hugging everything into the midline and low belly engagement. It helps us feel really light. Okay, so we're going to focus on that first. So to find crow, I'll do it from this angle to start. We're going to lift up off of the knees, walk the kneecaps, the patella, a little higher than the patella actually, as high up into the arms and the armpits as you can get it, right on the humerus. Okay? We're going to lift up real high. Find the claws in your arms. Draw the palms together, lean forward, and then we can start to float the feet up off of the earth. Keep gripping the mat. It's going to keep the wrist really protected here. We grip the mat, especially all of the knuckles down. It's going to keep the wrist strengthened and protected. So Bakasana crow, we come into a tiny little ball. We lift up the heels pretty high. We find our connection in the arms, and we float the feet up. Belly's engaged. We can play around some here, lots of options. I'm not going to play around a ton. I want to keep some energy. Okay. And we exhale. The feet down, the knees down. Take your time. You can child's pose here. You can toe crunch here. What honors and serves you. And one of the last things we'll do tonight is Eka Pada Bakasana, one-legged crow pose. Wasn't planning on doing that, but that's what's coming out, so that's what we'll do. We put all of that stuff together, drawing the elbows into the midline. The heart is open. We're really strong and solid in the shoulders, right? The scapula have descended and retracted back on the spine, on the rib cage. Okay? Belly's engaged. And then we also, for Eka Pada, for one-legged crow, we're going to lift the weight off of one leg and use that line of energy off of out of the pelvis to press that leg and extend it back behind us. I haven't done this in a while, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to, but we're all learning together, right? We're always brand new every single day, so that's what I choose to believe anyway. Right? You're always capable of being new, of redemption. Okay, so we'll come up high, check out the wrist. There's a straight line in the crease of both wrists. We're going to firm through all 10 knuckle pads. Shift forward, exhale. Now for me, it's a little easier to get that right leg off, and then I start to float it back. There's a line of energy. I'm going to keep it out, and then bring it back. Wow. Okay. So try it out. Give yourself a chance. Make sure you breathe. My face is probably very red right now. That was intense. It's a lot of belly engagement. And you reach out through that inner heel especially. Give yourself one more shot with that leg. Or just plain old Bakasana. And then let's try the other leg. Definitely no promises for me on this leg. Okay, so we come up very high into the armpits. We'll open the palms. Let's see. Tiny little ball. Belly's engaged. We lean forward. We grip the floor. We can start to shift out through that left leg. And eventually we figure it out. Breathe. I'm going to give myself another shot. Take your time, do what feels comfy. This will be the last physical thing we do. And let it go. All right. Let's bring it down. First into a variation on hero's pose, just for our lovely wrists, give them a break. We'll bring the forearm parallel to the earth, make a little fist, little circles. Try to keep the radius and the ulna in the same plane as the floor, right? So it's not moving around a lot, it's just a really subtle movement, change direction. Let's open up the fingers, drop them down. Make a fist, up, fist down, open, let it go. Let's do our next side. And I hold on to my forearm just so I know I'm not cheating. It's easy to cheat. See, I think it's easy to cheat ourselves. Okay, we'll bring our fingers down, little fist. Open up. Make sure you're honoring who and what you are. Right? Don't cheat yourself out of a beautiful life for what other people want or for whatever circumstances we find ourselves in. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get up off of our knees. And we'll actually, let's lie down sideways. So we're going to address the floor on that right hip. Right arm's going to be out. We're just going to go right into this really nice shoulder opener from the side. Find a position where your right arm, where you feel really nice opening in this right pectoralis muscle. We can allow this left hip to open up, left knee up towards the ceiling. Check in with the jaw. Okay, we'll release and exhale the body down, belly down, little pillow with the forearms. And we'll just go ahead and open up this left side. So we'll open up the left side, pivot out through. The right hand is going to be close to the right side of the face as we spiral the right hip on top of the left. Find a comfortable position for this left arm where you feel an opening. The neck is soft. Backing out if it serves you to do so, finding your power. your ability to create your reality. Where do you feel most empowered? And we'll breathe in to come back. Little pillow again. Maybe open up the chin if it's comfortable for you. One more breath here, pressing the belly into the earth. And we're just gonna lull onto our backs. Get comfortable, take some time, lull your head side to side, enjoy the knobbiness, the uniqueness of your skull. Feels very good. Okay, we'll extend that left leg long, flex the toes back as we draw our right knee in to the shoulder. Little circles in that right hip. And that right knee. Checking in with the jaw again, the neck is soft and easy. Go ahead, send the right leg long, flex the toes back, exhale, hug the left knee in towards that left armpit, little circles in the left knee. Flexing through, and exhale, send the left leg long. Some time, we'll find our Shavasana. And just notice as you draw your awareness to your skeleton, again, connect to the parts of your skeleton that rest and are cradled by the earth, the ankles, the pelvis and the shoulder girdle, the skull. Just notice as you draw your awareness to your skeleton, can you feel a softness as if there's some space between the muscles and the bones? A nice subtle release, where you melt into this moment, knowing that this moment is all that truly exists. And that this moment is what you are making it to be. And that we are creating the future right here and right now. The future is not something that exists one day. It exists right here, right now. And so we anchor in the future that we want. We anchor in the future of peace, of unity consciousness, of human solidarity. Because if we don't, nobody else will. And these realities can only exist if somebody anchors them in. You are that somebody.